Those thoughts that you have, they have become a part of you. They're addictive. They're addictive. The dude is always in bad temper, or the dude is always happy. That's his identity. These thoughts have become your identity. You need to break this. This is the feedback loop of negative thoughts, negative emotion. So every day, these thoughts are there running in the background. If you look at this list, the solution is here. First, have awareness of what I just said. If you ever do like the 12-step addiction programs, they say, or if you go to any of the addiction groups, they say, hi, I'm Ben, I'm an addict. I don't like that they're reinformed. Oh, I'm an addict, I'm fucked. But the good thing about it is that at least you're aware. So I wanted to be aware of this. You tell me, oh man, these thoughts, what can I do with these thoughts? First of all, you got to be aware of this every second that, all right, this is an addiction. I have these thoughts. I have to break the thoughts. These are the things that are sucking your energy. These are your demons. We need those thoughts one by one. One of them, I can tell you, I never get back together. The pilot guy is better. They all fast forward to future. Your anxiety, your problems from the future. Your problems from the future and not putting things into perspective. You probably have a really fucking fantastic life. You probably have a really great life. You probably eat good. You have good things around you because you have a big luxury problem. This is a very big luxury problem. I'm not kidding when I tell you these things. When I say I go to Griffith University Hospital and I talk to terminal people, because it gives a perspective. It was telling me, you are being a little bitch, man. This dude cannot even pick up a glass to drink fucking water. You're crying because you played a hand. You're so fucking weak that this girl now went and fucked somebody else. Dude, it's like a slap in your face that wakes you up. You have 500 energy. You're using 2 of them. Perspective is good. When people die, the good thing about it is that you realize it's going to happen to me too. Your friends, people that are close to you, they go. You realize, dude, you're not going to be around here forever, man. It could end in the next hour. All these people that you see in this call, it could finish very soon. The problem is just because of very short vision, because it's been too long. They say her mom died. Go to fucking graves. Look at those graves. Alex, we're going to be there soon, me and you. Go look at that. Your time on this fucking life is so limited and you're shitting on it. You were shitting on it by focusing on what is bad in your life. I am guilty of that too, but I did fight back. One day Dominica told me, Ben, you know what? I love you, but I don't want to be with you because I hate your mind. She's an incredible woman. She fucked me up. It was really cool experience, but it was all my fault. I was thinking, what the fuck, man? What does she even mean? I didn't know I'm here, but my mind is here. We're 2 different entities. Back then, I thought, okay, it's only me. Then I realized, holy fuck, I'm here. My mind is here, constantly running on overdrive. I need to fucking control this thing. How do I control this thing? By going and seeing fucking terminal patients, by writing the list of thoughts, by writing what the fuck is good in my life. Here's one thing I challenge you to do. Put your fucking eye patch with a friend and tell him to tie your left arm to your side with a tie. Get it like this. Go take a shit. See what happens. Go take a shower with your eyes closed. It's fucking serious because you are being ungrateful by doing this to yourself. And nobody was telling me that back then. I had to dig in. I had to go and live that life. Man, tie your arms, go shopping, go try to buy stuff, go try to take a shower. You are focused on the only 1% thing in your life that is bad, and that woman leaving you. And you are completely discrediting everything else that is good in your life. I wanted you to go take a shit with your left or right hand tied to your back and the fucking eye patch, because there's some people who are going through this shit. You need this comparison. This motherfucker kid I saw yesterday in the Irvine shopping center, little kid, like 10-year-old, yelling at his parents. He had Nike, he was dressed well, they had all these fancy food in a fancy restaurant. He was yelling at his mom, throwing shit around. He doesn't know where he is. People in Thailand, I know, with $5, they live, the whole family lives with $5. They would fucking be thrilled to just have water to drink. But he doesn't see it. You're in a similar situation. And it's okay to hurt through breakup, that's fine. But the problem with this is it's going to cost you a lot, man. You are being ungrateful about things that you have because you're suffering. You're putting yourself through this. You're putting yourself through something that could be so fucking beautiful. I was telling myself, Ben, you're being a bitch. Ben, you're being a little bitch. You're being a little whiny bitch. You know how else I was fucking myself up? I was fucking smoking joints. Oh, man, it helps me sleep. Then I saw people that are stronger than me, They're like, what the fuck are you doing to yourself, man? What are you doing? You're not a little 4-year-old girl, but you're acting like that. And that was true, man. I was acting like that because I couldn't accept the fucking rejection. I couldn't accept that she picked someone else over me. I couldn't accept that I'm not good enough. I couldn't accept that I can actually fucking change and become a better person. Couldn't accept that. All I was thinking about, oh man, I got rejected. Oh man, she picked someone else. Oh, my love is bad. I hope you hear me, dude. Those thoughts that you are, it's a signal. It's a signal. I think I showed it to you, man. Jordan Peterson says, man, that's your blessing wrapped in this problem, is manifesting itself from this problem. The thoughts are telling you, you know what you got to do? You're thinking about it the wrong way. This is the hack. Yeah, this is the hack of what you need to be doing. You need to sit and investigate your fucking inner voice, because inner voice is the trigger for the thoughts. It's a belief. You have a belief. The belief creates a thought. The thought creates emotion. Emotion is the misery that you're feeling. What is your belief? Your belief is, oh, we're supposed to be together. Your belief fundamentally about a relationship is not right. Go look at how many people break up, how many people move on. My cousin, me and him were crossing the street. This is 30 years ago. Dude, he went one step before me. A car 100 miles hit him. And he didn't die, but his face is all like, what would you do if that happens to your kid, man? You can't accept a fucking breakup, dude. You're going to talk to yourself like this. I need to fucking grow up. No, what do you do if that thing happens to you? You know, because it's been long enough, man. You're not in first recovered breakup. You need to work on fucking acceptance of these thoughts. What am I going to do with these thoughts? Everybody was like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. You're going to be okay. You know, she's going to regret it. No, she's not, because nobody wants you to be a little bitch crybaby. Why would you regret dumping me? Because I was a little bitch. And there, you know, your problems won't be solved unless you solve them. You won't become a better person. Do the list that I show you. These are fucking blessing, man. I know guys who take these thoughts, they drink them, they drug them, they put the problem back, and just get better. It is coming to your door. Open the door, embrace it. Don't, oh, I don't want to see this. I don't want to accept this. This is bullshit. I don't want this. What you want is on the other side of that. What do you do with these thoughts? Write them down. Have that inner conversation. Why do I hate this rejection so much? Why did she pick that person? Dude, do you think anybody would dump if motivated, go-getter, millionaire? Why aren't you that dude? Why aren't you the guy who doesn't get dumped? This is the question you need to ask yourself. Why am I the guy who is being rejected? That's the right question. You're getting dumped because you're not the person that should be to be with her. Now, you either pick the wrong woman or you do things wrong. I don't think you picked the wrong woman. I think you did things wrong that you can improve, but you're resisting. The thoughts are a good signal that you should change. And I wanted to ask yourself, why all of these women that you see, or the woman who's not with you anymore, why did she pick someone else? Yeah. And now you can say, you know, I totally fucked up. You can say, oh, I made a mistake. I gambled, I drank, I didn't give her attention. I didn't have good in bed. Now again, you can, now we go to the next part. Start fixing that. And also you need to look at this. What do other people do? You put two people in this position. One of them can't let go. Can't let go of the past. Keep living in the past. The other one says, dude, you know, this is fucking life, man. I got to move forward. The more you live in your relationship with her, the more you miss out on today and tomorrow and the day after. And it's your choice. It's completely your choice. I really admire your persistence in this. This is awesome. We need to change a few things, but this is really great. When you change the way you look at her and the problem will change. If you constantly look at it with me and her should be together, me and her are together, if you don't understand the concept of acceptance, you should match yourself with the world. The world is not going to adapt to your reality. If you're in debt, if you're drinking, if you're try to make things the way they are not, and they're out of your control, you're doing it reverse. You can only change you, and the beauty is you only need to change you. I swear to God, dude, if you were sitting on $2 million, you could travel anywhere in the world you want, you wouldn't even fucking give a shit about her. You don't like your situation because you're stuck in a fucking job you probably don't like. You can't travel. You're stuck in a location. Your pool of women is limited. You probably cannot get girls that are hotter than her. All right, let me go back. Let me go back to what I could get, which was the best at the time. Fucking improvement. That's what I tell. Fucking improvement. I tell like a brother, man, get better. Get better. better, man. I have clients who travel with me all the time. We go to Moscow, we go to Georgia, we go to Thailand, we go to Ukraine, we go to, not anymore Ukraine, we go to different places. When your resources are limited, the value of love goes up. When your resources are limited, you really need to support more. When I know people get married because they have physical problems. They need someone to take care of them. Yeah, of course, their relationship is much more valuable for them. A lot of people go like that. And they make that choice because it helps. So make yourself mentally, physically, financially stronger. Then see what happens to your emotions.